Hey, what's up? It's your tech bro Cholo here, and welcome back to where we take awesome out of the box. Now today we're going to be talking about the new Lenovo K12 Pro and how it stacks up against the also new Lenovo K12 Note. Okay, so we know that the Lenovo K12 Note dropped recently, sometime around January. It pretty much earned a name for itself, being a really good budget smartphone and even made it to our top 5 list. Being a king in its own right, this budget Godzilla enjoyed its reign until another came to contest its place. Just about a month later after the Note's release, Lenovo dropped yet another banger in the K12 Pro. In this video, we're going to be talking about how the Lenovo K12 Pro has all the right bells and whistles to dethrone Lenovo's current budget king. Here are 3 reasons why you'd want to go Pro. Number 1. Display. Just like any kaiju, these monster phones are huge. They also both go for length versus width when it comes to size. Other similarities include an IPS LCD display with 16 million colors. Yeah, they're both not OLED, but again, these are budget phones, so it's exactly what we expected. When you first look at the Note, you'd be instantly impressed by the size. And then came the Pro, and just when I thought that things couldn't get any bigger, they did. We got a 6.5-inch display on the Note, which the Pro trumps with its own 6.8 inches. So although the phone isn't any wider vertically, it sure is when you use it horizontally. That's a 720 by 1640 resolution instead of the original 720 by 1600. And we have 270 pixels per inch instead of 263. Games and media consumption are sure to be more enjoyable with a wider screen. And with another reason I'll be giving later, this phone is perfect for consuming lots of media content and playing tons and tons of games. With the Note, we get the outdated and nearly unanimously hated dewdrop selfie camera notch. On the Pro, we get the more modern punch hole on the upper left, which is far less disruptive than its slightly older brother. I'd pick the punch hole over the dewdrop notch any day. And if you agree with me, please do drop a like on the video. And while we're on the topic of cameras, it's the perfect time to segue into the next point. Number 2. Cameras. Alright, I'm gonna start this off by saying that budget phones are rarely known for their camera quality. And even if this is the case, Lenovo did a pretty good job supplying the Note with a pretty decent set of snappers. The photos I took are definitely Instagram worthy. Which reminds me, if you want to directly interact with me, Jamie, Burr, and Leia, we are very active on Instagram at Unbox PH. So, see you there. Moving on, even the biggest, baddest kaijus got upgrades. You got Godzilla evolving over time, and you got Kong using tools and weapons to bolster his strength. And that's exactly what we got with the K12 Pro. Yes, we were already happy with the photos on the Note, but the Pro got all the camera upgrades where they really count. On the selfie camera and the main rear camera. Aside from the fact that the placement and style up front was switched up, we get double the megapixels on the selfie camera. That's a huge 16 megapixels we get on the Pro over the 8 megapixels we found on the Note. Next up, we have the rear cameras. Okay, yes, we get the same 2 megapixel f2.4 depth and macro sensors on both phones. But what's new? Well, I'll tell you what's new. Instead of the already huge 48 megapixels we got on the Note, we get a whopping 64 megapixels on the Pro. Perfect for all your social media posts and TikTok videos. I mean, they can both shoot full HD video in 60 FPS. Which reminds me, we're on TikTok, and if you want to see what kind of content we have in store for you guys, please do follow us at unbox_ph or at unboxphofficial. We don't know which account is going to be used as our main, so please do follow both for now. Okay, so the Lenovo K12 Pro that we got is an engineering unit, so we can't show photos from it just yet. For now, I'll be showing you some photos from the Note, which are beautiful, and eventually when we do a full review on the Pro, we'll be able to compare the differences in their photo quality then. But since I'm into photography and videography, you know I gravitate toward the Pro. And if you do as well, please do share the video and let your voice be heard. Bonus, the back panel. The Note has a glossy and shiny back panel, which I'm sure a lot of people like, but it can be a fingerprint and smudge magnet. My only weakness. So you know I'm gonna cover that up with the included case. The Pro on the other hand has a textured, kinda like a big fingerprint finish. a fingerprint finish that, well, keeps away fingerprints. And if you guys watched any of my other videos, you know I definitely go for the Pro because I hate fingerprints and I hate smudges. So that's the bonus, the back panel. So we got a better display and better cameras, and you can enjoy both for much longer thanks to the next and very last reason. Number 3, the battery. As usual, I'll start this off with the similarities, or what remains of them. We get the tried and tested Snapdragon 662 on both phones, together with 4GB of RAM. This will ensure smooth and pretty much consistent performance. For budget phones, this processor has rarely let us down. We also get 20-watt fast charging on both, which is always great to hear on a budget phone. No need to wait hours for a decent amount of juice just in case you're heading out, but if you do head out guys, please do remember to stay safe. Yes, all these features are great, but they're only really useful if you can use them for a decent amount of time. This is something the K12 Note did really well with its huge 5000 mAh of battery. But as Qui-Gon Jinn said in Star Wars Episode 1, there's always a bigger fish. And Misa is very happy to say that Lenovo went all out equipping its latest monster of a phone with a titanic 6000 mAh of battery. This ensures more hours of watching your favorite K-dramas, Netflix shows, or anime. Not to mention stacking in more wins since we have more hours to play with the Lenovo K12 Pro. If you want to start vlogging with this phone, you'll have plenty of battery at your disposal. And with better cameras all around, you'd want more time capturing more media. Doesn't that sound great? And if you agree with me, please do sub to Unbox, cause if we hit 250,000 subs, we're gonna be doing a major phone giveaway, so watch out for that. So there you have it, my top 3 or 4 reasons why you'd want to go Pro. Everyone thinks that Godzilla is gonna wipe the floor with Kong, but we haven't seen the monkey use his new tools just yet. And if they're anything like the Lenovo K12 Note and the Lenovo K12 Pro, those upgrades are gonna floor the current king. Both phones sit under 10,000 pesos. You can get the Lenovo K12 Pro for 9,990 pesos, while you can get the Lenovo K12 Note for 6,995 pesos. But if you ask me, the small difference in the price is more or less justified by the all-around better experience you'll be getting with the Pro. We have articles on these and many other smartphones on Unbox.ph. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Hit the notification icon if you want to get them updates when we drop them videos. Once again, it's your tech bro Cholo, and I'll see you guys in the next one.